Johnny, what's your poem?
I don't want to do mine.
You've got to do yours.
No, I don't want to do it. I tried a bit too hard.
You're among friends, Johnny. Come on, do us your poem. Don't be shy.
Oh, no, it's going to be dead embarrassing now.
No, come on.
It's really long, man.
It's not all of them. It's not all of them. It's a page.
OK.
I apologise.
Johnny Vegas, everyone.
In advance.
Don't apologise. Commit to the friendship. Commit to it, Johnny.
OK, all right. It's about last orders. Ask not for whom that bell doth toll, as wordy barmaids' eyes do roll, and landlord with an earnest shout calls time on drinks and ushers out. The dutiful sup up and leave, but he's a last card up his sleeve. With feet like landlocked deep-sea diver, shuffles barwoods with a fiver. He begs the lass for just one more, and one yourself, just make it right. He promises to drink it quick, yet deep down knows he's feeling sick. Not from stout or bags of scratchings, more from questions booze keeps asking. What happened to the happy me? I think, no, hang on, need to pee. In the bog, the poet sways, poised to ponder fonder days. Before the time of cheap warm cider, eyes of wonder opening wider. Now they narrow, tired of fun, as fart turns wet and burns the bum. Yet Rury's smile pops in his head till urine runs down inside leg. And thus the landlord shows him out. The child inside is crying out. I was not meant for such sweet sorrow, but opts instead for see you tomorrow. Thou stout, soaked, sig-stained, feckless soul, is what for, not whom, that bell did toll.
Oh. I mean, come on. I think we have a winner. Come on. God, that was heartbreaking.
It was about a friend.
OK, time to go across now to Literary Corner. Nick, what have you got for us?
Hello, Jimmy. I'm going to do a poem, and people are always asking me who my favourite poet is, and I tell them I wouldn't really be doing this if I didn't believe in myself 100%. So... It's been really nice to meet you and getting to know you these last few days, and if you'd like to keep in contact, then I think that would be just great. And maybe you could write to me and then we could be like pen pals, but I suppose people don't really write letters anymore because it's normally all emails, which is a shame. And I understand that you live there and I live all the way over here, but you're more than welcome to drop by any time if you're ever near. And if you need a place to crash, then you could have my sofa bed, but my real bed's pretty big, really, so you could share with me instead. And if you wanted to stay for more than one night, like 2 or 3 or 4, you wouldn't even need to ask me, because you could even stay for 5. If after a while you wanted to move your things in bit by bit, then I'd empty half a shelf for you where your toothbrush could sit. And if after a while you wanted to move yourself in all at once, then I think that would be OK too, and I would jump at the chance. And if after thinking about it you wanted to go halvesies on a pet, then it would have to be a dog, because I'm allergic to cats. And after a few weeks we could think about getting married and pick out spots for honeymoons where the threshold should be carried. Then a few weeks after that we could think about family options. But if one of us was barren, we could look into adoption. Because there's a lot of children out there that don't have a mum or dad, but I reckon we'd make good ones, or at least one's not so bad, and we could get jobs and promotions doing things we really like and buy our kid the stuff you buy, like dolls and skates and bikes, and I'll teach him or her to ride it like my daddy did for me, and you can put the plasters on when they fall and graze their knee, and we'll send them off to university and comfort each other when they're gone, and I'll hold you in my arms and tell you term time's not that long, and I'd make you know your sacrifice was never left unnoticed, and the kid we had and raised together was worth not getting promoted, and maybe you'd get irritated by my constant snoring, but then again, maybe I would find your stories boring. But me and you, side by side, walking hand in hand, would know even little arguments are all part of the plan. And when we're old and fat and grey with twinkling in our eyes, I love you and forgive you for looking at those other guys. I'll bet spending my life with you will make us want to live forever. And maybe we'll be lucky and our lives will end together. For knowing you, these last few days, has turned my life around. And I thank my Maker every day for this person that I found. Or we could just leave it.
OK, Katherine, your poem.
This is called Ode to My C-Section Baby. They cut me open to give you life, so bloody well stop crying.
Paul, you are up first. Please, tell us a little bit about your poem before you perform it.
Well, it's about life and death, and it's about the meaningless of life, the pointlessness of everything.
Has it started?
No, it hasn't started. It was just you said to make a brief description of what I was about to do.
Yeah, I did say brief, didn't I?
A stenching, rotting corpse tumbles out of a poorly secured coffin. Its frightening, dead face pinning apprentice undertaker Barry Goose to the floor. Back on the dole.
Yeah, that gets the futility across. I can't fault it.
John, you're up next. Tell us a little bit about your poem before you perform it.
People come up to me in the street. They ask me what the correct order of spices is in a spice rack. So that's my poem. This is called Spice Boy. Allspice, bay, caraway. Dill should not be far away. Then come to back up empty jars by the fennel and the gars. Lick and masala. Jalapeno, how do you do? Kaffir lime leaves next to you. Lemon basil, lemongrass, marjoram, nutmeg on your ass. Oregano, paprika, powdered quince. What the fuck? Quickly, rosemary, moving on. Sage and sumac, tarragon. Some tricky buggers still to come. Wasabi powder and xanthan gum. Charging forward, oh my God, I forgot the V, vanilla pot.
I'll have to say, John, I don't normally give out compliments, but that's the second best poem about spice ordering I've ever heard.
Well, I hope you like the end. Of course, then, yeast for making bread, which leaves us with our old friend Zed. A tiny pinch, good God be frugal. Zatar, it's Arabic or so says Google. Hold your applause and please no cheers. This rhyme deserves no round of beers. I tried my best but made you wince. I know you heard me. F***ing powdered quince. Said about anything, didn't you? I could have written one about shagging, but I went for spices.
Yeah. Stick to what you know, eh?
Time to go across now to Dictionary Corner. Nick, what have you got for us?
Oh, I have a poem. So I'm going to read out my little poem. I've seen a sunset in Nepal and a tree so high that I couldn't see its top. I saw the aurora borealis. I saw the northern lights. And I've seen a baby being born on video. I've seen a dolphin give a monkey a lift. I saw a dog kiss a cat that was patting a newborn sparrow under a rainbow. I saw a horse with a traffic cone on its forehead look like a unicorn. I saw a dove stop a fight outside a kebab shop. I've seen Commando starring Arnold Schwarzenegger 37 times. I once saw a man get kicked in the balls twice. And I've seen an administrator with severe passive aggression get her comeuppance in a photocopy room in Hatfield. But I have never, ever seen anything quite as wonderful as you.
John, you're first up. First of all, would you tell us a little bit about your poem?
You know, with so much creativity, you know, one creates when one is alone. So what I've channeled here is very much the result of, you know, who am I?
If you can speak like that, why do you do the other voice?
So this is a poem about something I like. It, dip, dog shit, I like chips. Ping pong, bing bong, I like chips. Bee boo flim flam, I like chips. Willy, foo foo, booby, nips. Did I mention I like chips? Squee pee up a tree, I like chips. Bandstand, piss on my hand, I like chips. Does anyone here like chips? I do, you twat.
Wow.
That was absolutely fascinating the way you did that.
Thank you, yeah. I knew from it dip.
What are chips, by the way?
You know, like pomme dauphinoise.
I see.
Whose voice were you doing there? Who were you...
I don't know, but I don't like him.
A little bit higher, Tom.
I'm telling you, shave your head.
Oh, no, a lot higher. Sorry, babes. A lot higher.
Tom, you're up.
I've written a poem about something important to me. Here you go. What's important to me isn't socks. And though I like boats, it's not docks. For whilst you may dwell, and sure, I hide it well, but the one thing I love is boxercise.
I like that. So it's a time-honoured kind of poetical manoeuvre, that.
Oh, thank you.
Very popular in the late days of the music hall. So, yeah, no,
well, that's true of a lot of my jokes as well.
OK, Judi, your poem. What did you choose to write about?
I chose to write about something that's really important to me because, you know, it's something that's just so embedded in my life.
Right, well, let's hear it.
Seasoning, seasoning, seasoning. You've enhanced my life with reasoning. So special to me, cayenne pepper and all-purpose, you see, will make plain meat taste like Caribbean summer breeze. Don't be afraid of peri-peri, Scotch bonnet and finger-licking jerk. That makes your hips loose, it's stiffness and twerk. But just in case you've missed that, please don't invite me to your house if your chicken is not juicy and brown like me, because seasoning, seasoning, seasoning is so special to me.
Nice.
That's written by a woman who could turn a sandwich into a banquet.
Oh.
What a lovely thing to say.
OK, Kathy, you're to go first. Could you talk us through your poem first? What have you written about?
Well, no, but our point of poetry, you don't explain it, do you, John?
You don't do that, Kathy.
You don't do that, Jim.
Kathy, can we hear your poem, please?
OK, so my poem, Dr John, is called Most Accidents Happen in the Home. Don't eat bleach. If you do, you will turn dead and blue.
Some notes from John Cooper Clarke. What do you think?
Oh, that's a public service ad that's going to run for years and years and years.
OK, time to go across the dictionary corner once again. Nick, what have you got for us?
So I've got another poem that I'm going to do. Just sort of like psyching myself up so I can do it. Right, so this is a poem. It's called Delicate. Your love was like a delicate seashell. You collected it from the ocean floor and handed it to me with trust. And I took that trust and I smashed it. I smashed it with a hammer, a hammer, a hammer. I smashed it with a hammer. I took that trust and I smashed it. I smashed it with a hammer. Your love was like a fragile ladybird. You held it on your finger and made a wish before gently blowing it with your sweet, gentle breath. And I took that wish and I smashed it. I smashed it with a hammer, a hammer, a hammer. I smashed it with a hammer. I took that wish and I smashed it. I smashed it with a hammer. Your love was like a deck chair. You rented it from the man at the seaside and set it up with care and attention, and I took that care and I smashed it. I smashed it with a hammer, a hammer, a hammer. I smashed it with a hammer. I took that care and I smashed it. Smashed it with a hammer. Your love was like a complicated scale electric set. You set it up for me in the den as a surprise for my birthday with thought, accuracy and a keen eye for bends. I took that thought and I smashed it! I smashed it with a hammer! A hammer! A hammer! I smashed it with a hammer! I took that care and I smashed it. I smashed it with a hammer. Stop. Hammer time.
Nick Helm, everyone. I think we can all agree he has killed and he will kill again.